Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 64 of the Fit in 10 challenge. Can you believe it? I don't know how many times I've said that. Can you believe it? But really, can you believe it? I mean, it is the last week. Unbelievable, man. So fast this challenge goes by. I told you guys on day one, flies by. From day one on, it just flies by. All right, I'm going to read you somebody's gratitude. Did you send me your gratitude? This person did, so I'm going to read it. Here we go. This person says, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to write my gratitude, so I'll write it here. Okay, that's a great place to write it. They wrote it to me in their feedback form under the additional comments section. So, perfect. I am grateful for my kids who bring me joy every day. I'm grateful for my wife who supports me in all of my undertakings and loves me throughout. I am grateful for my gym and my trainer who educates and improves my knowledge of health, exercise, nutrition through this challenge and personal training. He's referring to me. I am grateful for good health as I'm sick right now and I miss being able to function normally throughout the day. And I am grateful to love what I do professionally, for the opportunity to work with people who enhance my life, and for those wonderful relationships that I have. Thank you to this person for writing me their gratitude. It's nice to hear it. Don't you feel better after writing that? I bet you do. All right. I was going to talk about gut health, but I want to talk about something because somebody wrote in, and this is actually really important. Now, this may not apply to you all, but I know it does apply to some of you, and eventually it will apply to you if you keep going. And basically, this person wrote, I'm not going to read what this person wrote because I don't know if they want me to read it or not, even though I'm not saying who this person is. But basically, there is a person in this challenge who had done the challenge before. They're doing this one. They did exceptionally well in the first challenge they did. They're doing very well in this challenge. But basically, they were able to almost maintain, their final results of the first challenge. And so, for some of you, the challenge is not enough for you anymore. And so basically this person wrote me and they just said, I'm not feeling as motivated, don't feel like I'm getting the same results. Basically they feel like they are, for, lack of trying to explain everything that they're writing, they feel like they've plateaued. That's what I get from this. So, they're thinking about what to do after this, and they're writing me all these ideas, or they've written me some ideas. And so the first thing I want to tell you is, if you feel this way, come and talk to me. Just come and talk to me, and I'm sure I can at least help you somewhat, although I'm going to go out on a limb here and be arrogant and tell you that I think I can really help you, okay? So, but I do. I think I can. In this case with this person, I have a suggestion for you, okay? And my suggestion to you is, but let's sit down and talk. I already wrote you, by the way. Let's sit down and talk. The rest of you may want to hear this. I'm going to, give this person some more food, more than what they're having right now. And then we're going to adjust their training specifically to help motivate them a little bit further. So the thing is that when you do this enough, there's a certain point where you have to kind of switch things up. Okay, and that just applies to everybody. Okay, plateauing is at some point inevitable, and there are many things you can do to break that plateau. And sometimes what you may consider to be a few steps back, that type of scenario is necessary to move you, 50 steps forward. So what you might think of as a suggestion from me as a few steps back, in the grand scheme of things, in the big picture, will propel you way forward, okay? So that's basically what I want to say, all right? I'm going to talk more about gut health tomorrow. I have many more points to well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's hit one each day. Why don't we do that? So, number 4, okay, for gut health here. Number 4. Chew your protein. Okay? You don't want to have intact proteins going into the gut, because this can promote the accumulation of bad bacteria in the gut, and that's not a good thing. Okay, and we're talking specifically here more so about animal proteins. Yes, vegans, you have one up on us on this one. Okay, but honestly, really the way to get around this is just to make sure you chew your meat. Okay, or cut it up into small bits. Okay, that will make a big difference. Okay. So, your stomach acids should be strong enough to break it down, but you know what, if you're putting huge chunks of meat into your stomach, you're not chewing them, then, that can pose a problem for gut health. So make sure you chew your protein well. And on that note, do not dilute your stomach too much, okay? So don't drink really too much liquid when you eat your food, okay? Because you don't want to dilute that strong acid in your stomach that breaks down protein. That acid is so strong, it can break down steel. That's how strong that acid is in your stomach, if you can believe that. Okay, and if you want to know how it doesn't actually break down the stomach wall, it's like it's just going to break down a nail. How is it not breaking down the rest of my body? Your stomach has a coating on it, which is sort of resilient to this, to the acid in your stomach. Okay. All right. So message of the day here. I've kind of already said it, but when in doubt, ask me. Okay. When in doubt, when unsure, when you feel lost, if you don't feel like something in the challenge is working for you, come and talk to me. Usually with things like this, I like to set a formal meeting. But if you want to just talk to me after class for 5 minutes or whatever, that's fine too. But sometimes we just need to explore things a little bit more, and exploring just kind of helps to, when you talk things out, sometimes you can help figure out what the problem is much easier, right? Okay, so day 64 in the books, you guys. We are officially under 1 week now. Can you believe it? Because this time next week, c'est fini. C'est fini, c'est la vie. It is done. But 6 weeks after this coming Saturday, we will start our second challenge. We'll still actually start our 9th challenge. No, is it going to be our 9th challenge? I said it was our 9th, right? But it's not. It's our 10th. Why did I think it was 9? Is it 9? No, it can't be. It's winter. It's our 10th. Because I ran 3 every year, starting back in 2017, right? Yeah. It's our 10th. Wow. I've been telling people it's our 9th. It's not our 9th. It's coming up. Our next one is our 10th. There you go. There you have it. All right. Anyways, when in doubt, come and ask me. Submit, commit to the rest of this challenge. Let's give it everything you got for the next 6 days. Okay? Give it everything you have got over these next 6 days. All right? So, if you want to break that down to hours, how many hours is that? That is 142 hours, I think. So over the next 142 hours, give it everything you got. Did I do the math right on that? No, 144 hours. Yeah, 144 hours. Over the next 144 hours, give it everything you got. Okay, you can do that. All right, positive energy, positive vibes. Always give gratitude. Give some gratitude like the one I just read you. It's good for your heart and soul. And for the love of humanity, as I keep telling you, believe in yourself and don't give up. And if you feel frustrated, you don't know where to go, listen to the message of the day, and that is, when in doubt, come and ask me. Ask the Master Guru, and I will help you, okay? All right, guys, I'll talk to you all soon. When's the next class? Monday. I'll see you all on Monday. See ya.